So I've found two tourists to speak to, and they have an interesting story to tell. Roger, so can you tell me why are you here today, and why are you in Basilicata? Where are you from, and why are you here?
Okay, I'm from Connecticut, which is directly between Boston and New York City, and I came here 4 years ago to find where my grandparents, great-grandparents were born, and my grandfather was born, and to start trying to live or imagine what it was like for them to live back in the 1800s.
And did you find them?
I found, well, they passed away, so I didn't find them. But I did find the town they were born in. That's in Nuapoli. And I guess we're going to find the house that my grandfather was born in. And we did find some relatives still alive that are living in the area.
That's great. And when did they actually move to New York? How did the exodus happen? Why did they leave, do you think?
My great-grandfather left Potenza to go to Pennsylvania, United States, to work in the coal mines, and hopefully to bring his family back with him. Mm-hmm. They don't want me to tell the story. He left behind his wife, Anna Marie Bassiano, and his son, Giuseppe Antonio Micheli. And while he was in Pennsylvania, he got a letter from his wife saying that she was expecting another child. Mm-hmm. He denied that it was his child, so he cut off all ties with her. She ended up moving to Brazil to be with her brother, and eventually they moved to the United States, and Giuseppe met with his father in West Virginia, where they had an arranged marriage with my grandmother. He was 23, she was 14.
Wow, that's an amazing story. So what does it feel like to come back to where they're from originally?
It's amazing. I'm trying to put myself back in that era, what it was like back then, and how, like, one thing I realized back in the town of Nuapoli, it's on top of a mountain, and it's so far removed from everything that their world was very small. And I guess they had to live peacefully within their own friends and neighbors. It's just amazing trying to go back with to find out what the history was like back then. I'm trying to make memories of the memories that I should have had if I was back then. Mm-hmm. So it's great. And the food and the people are terrific.
Yeah, what do the people in Nuapoli think about you coming and looking for your ancestors? Do they understand?
They think it's great. They said to actually come across the ocean to look for family that are so far removed. They think it's great, and it's great that they're so receptive to me and my cousin.
Yeah, so Christy, you are a cousin, a second cousin, I think, of Roger. So is it your first time in Italy? Tell me a bit about you.
This is my first time here. I'm actually currently working in Rome right now. But before I moved to Italy, my grandma called and said, hey, you have a second cousin who goes to Italy about once or twice a year. And he wants to know if you'd like to go with him. He's found some of our family. I said, of course, I'd love to go. So we got in contact a little ways into my time here in Italy, and it's been wonderful. I love being able to see, like you said, the history of our family, where I fit into that, and just how they used to live. It's amazing, because as much as Italy has grown, I feel like there's so much rich history here, and I just love it. I love being here. I love being new places and being able to travel, so it's wonderful.
So what do you think of Matera? You're here today as a tourist. What do you think?
It's wonderful. I love it. The streets, you can just tell they have so many memories, so much history in it, and I'm becoming a history buff, learning about my family and being here in Italy. It's so much fun. It's great.
Do you think a lot of Americans know about this part of the world? Do you think it's common for them to come and visit?
Not at all. I didn't know about here, Matera, until yesterday. Yeah, I love it. This would definitely be a place I would bring my family.